sponsoring is when you're out and about doing your normal daily routine, whether it's going to the grocery store, going to drop your kids off at school, whatever it might be. Lifestyling is just meeting people that you don't know and you're offering a service to them, okay? A lot of people, when they're kind of like stuck in that rut around their grouchy horse or disappointed horse or whatever horse you might be on at the moment, and you need more bookings, a lot of your leaders will say, well, get on the phone and start calling people, and then we get the response, well, I've got no one else to call. I don't know anybody else, or whatever it might be. There is a whole world out here of people that you don't know, that you haven't met, and that are wanting free jewelry. It's just our job to meet those people. It might be a little bit scary. I gotta get my notes in front of me too, because I don't like talking in front of people. When you're out and about, because this is one thing I was never very comfortable at, I will be honest, and I'm still not very comfortable, but it's working. So the more times it works, it's like, oh, I could do this. So you're probably in one of three places. You're gonna be the person where when you go out, you can feel comfortable smiling at someone, okay, right? Can you do that? Raise your hand if you can just smile at someone. It can be nice, right? I was there for when I was getting into the zone of like, I have to start lifestyling. I was just smiling at people at the stores because that was my number one thing, okay? Then after you start smiling at them, you can start complimenting them, right? Because when we're in a store, we're like, okay, I gotta get in, gotta get out, don't bother me, I'm busy, whatever. So when you're at the store, you can just be like, oh, I love your shirt, or that is such a cute purse, I love purses, I love your purse. You're not doing anything, you're just complimenting someone. You can smile at them and compliment them, okay? So you bring yourself to step number 2 as quickly as you can, because then you get to step number 3. It does not have to be within a day or an hour or whatever. It could take a week to get to this point, a month if you really need it, but try to do it faster. But step number 3 is basically offering them what you have to offer, and that's free jewelry, okay? So what you can do is, these things come in handy. Whatever card you chose, these are on the Draper's website. You can order them right now. They're $5 for 50 cards, okay? They are awesome. There's a special going on right now. And the way that I use these is you can put any dollar amount on the back. You put your information on the bottom. So there's a few different ways that I've been using them. If we're at a store or a restaurant, your hair salon, your nail salon, and someone's giving you really good service, you can just say, thank you so much for the service that you've offered. I have a jewelry business and I would love to just honor you with a gift card to some jewelry, just as a thank you for doing a really, really good job today. Who wouldn't like to be, yes, you're still gonna leave them a tip, you're still gonna do whatever you would normally do, but who wouldn't wanna be thanked for doing their job really, really well with free jewelry?
Oh, that's an awesome
Because then it's very, very easy to say, I'd love to send you a catalog so you can redeem your gift card. Can I get your information? Instead of trying to stalk these people when we're going to the store and like search for them saying, have you ever heard about Premier Designs? I'd love, can I get your information? For me, it was very uncomfortable to try to have that conversation.
It takes the pressure off.
It does.
Just giving them.
You're giving them a free gift card.
Yeah.
If someone were to walk up to me and say, here's a gift card for Tim Hortons, go spend it on coffee, you know I'll be there the next day spending my gift card. I'm telling them, here's a gift card for doing your job very well. I do 25, if you want to do 10, you can do 10, you can do whatever dollar amount is good for you and your business. You just say, I'm going to send you a catalog and you call me to redeem it. I'll follow up to make sure that you got the catalog. So they're literally giving me their information. I put it right into my cell phone, their name, phone number, address, that people give me their email address. When you're giving them free stuff, they will give you whatever you want. So I just keep a bunch of these in my wallet pre-made up. And then when they give me good, I don't have to remember my mini catalogs anymore or whatever else I used to carry. These are in my wallet with my money or with my credit cards, wherever it is. The other place you can use these is actually at your shows. If you want to start sponsoring, these can be your sponsoring thing. So I've, again, put $25 in the back. After I go through my sponsoring talk, I'll just say I'm going to pass around gift cards. If you're interested in just hearing how this business works, maybe not for you, but for someone else, take a gift card and you can redeem that when you come in to hear about the opportunity. Or you can give it to someone else and they can redeem it. Then, when they're sitting down for their one-on-one with their gift card, you can say, okay, let's get your jewelry, whatever the denomination is, but if you decide to sign up, I'm going to boost that up to $200 in free jewelry for signing up tonight or for signing up within a week, whatever it might be. But you can use that as an incentive from your bonus that you get to get them free jewelry and giving them a time frame. So these are coming in very, very handy. Let me see what else I have written down. Another thing is if you have people like on your chicken list, our chicken list are the people that we're scared to call, like some of our family and friends that were like, they're never gonna do a show for me, they're never gonna wanna hear about the opportunity, whatever it might be. You can take a picture of this card, front and back, you can text it to them, you can Facebook it to them, and just say, if you book a show with them the next week, you get to redeem that card if you're not gonna see them. Obviously, if you can see them and you can hand them a gift card, it's better, but use these it that way. Facebook people and say, if you want to redeem this in the next week for booking a show in July, I will redeem this for you at your show. Whatever it might be, but use them to your advantage just to get your mouth opening more to people that you might not open your mouth to. Another thing is if you do have a downline, you can challenge your team by giving them 7 cards and having a challenge to get rid of them in a week. Don't buy these and then have them sit in your wallet. They won't do any good sitting in your wallet, I promise you that. They won't book shows on their own. They actually have to be put in other people's hands. But when you're doing it, like again, I don't open my mouth at stores. When I'm with my kids, it's hard enough just kind of keeping them with me. Yeah, Colin, don't run away, yes. So notice I don't say Ryan. I did it in front of him, which I'm very uncomfortable with too, but it worked. But I was in Wegmans with my boys. It was one of those things. I gotta get in, gotta get out, go to the whatever. It was time constraint. And a lady complimented me on my jacket. And I was like, thank you so much. She goes, where'd you get it from? I said, Maurice's. I love Maurice's. And she was dressed just so cute. She was an older woman. And would I normally have gone up to her to tell her I liked how she was? Absolutely not. But once we got into that conversation, it was very comfortable. I was like, you are so cute. I said, we need just to talk. I said, I would love to just give you some free jewelry to contact you and just talk to you. And she literally pulled out her phone and she was like, okay, I'm gonna text you my information. She texted it to me. I had her name, phone number, address. I called her the next day. We spoke on the phone for 30 minutes. We had a show set up. She is like rock star hostess. Like, you just never know. And I would never have opened my mouth to her because I prejudge and I just don't talk to people when I'm out. I don't. But these have come in. Now I do. Now I do. Yes.
What's your verbiage for when somebody, you give this to somebody and they go to redeem it? Like, do you say something about like, oh, I'm glad you could get this. I know how you can get a ton more. Like, how do you use it towards booking? So
once I give it to them, obviously when I'm seeing them in person, I'm mailing them out a catalog the next day. Then within those 3 days that they're gonna like be excited and then not so excited, 3 days within that time period, I'm calling them saying, I just want to make sure that you received the catalog in the mail. Can we redeem your gift card for you? Most of the time, I'm like, oh, I haven't had a chance to look at it. I will. I said, okay, I'll call you back in a couple of days. I said, just in case you see more that you want that's worth more than that $25, I said, we can set up a time just to show you the jewelry in person with a couple of your friends, and we can get you a lot more than that $25. I said, so think about that as you're shopping. I'm not pushing them on the spot then. It's when I call them back within like...
You're not saying the word party or show.
So you can see the jewelry with a couple of your friends. Because they're seeing it in a catalog. Wouldn't you rather see it in person?
Right.
Don't say party, don't make it sound overwhelming. It's just, you want to see the jewelry with a couple of your friends, I'll give you free stuff. So these are awesome. If you want to order these, they're through the Draper's website. Right now they're having a special...
Do you know where on the website? Like,
I'm going to give you their email. You just email their assistant directly.
oh.
Her name is Allison. I have to get her email on the other sheet. Her email address is D as in David, HD, the number 2, at yahoo.com.
Same.
So it's like little redhead 2 at yahoo.com.
Did you
Put it on display.
Pardon?
2 hours in there?
Stand by.
Going to 2 hours in there?
Yes. LILRREDHD2 at yahoo.com. They are $5 per pack of 50. If you email her, just email her your name, the address where you'd like them shipped, how many you would like, the payment information, and how many packs you want.
And how do you spell her name?
A-L...
Is it 2 L's or?
I think it's 1 L.
Okay.
But if you go to the Draper's website, which is the number 4, jewelersonly.com, the password is SSAndy. Under contact us is her information there too.
Can you put that one up there?
Yes.
Or what?
Jewelers Only.
Oh, hers.
Password is SSAndy. And then under the contact information, you'll see Allison's email address.
Isn't the first, is the first letter capitalized in that?
No, it's
Is there shipping? Is that included in like the $5 cost? There's
no.
shipping
So
that-
I ordered 4 of them, so it came out to be like $23.60 with shipping.
Okay.
I ordered 4 packs of 50.
You can choose the design. I noticed there were a couple different.
You don't. These are the ones that look like this are the ones you'll get because on the back these are the generic ones now. The one that had the zebra print or the leopard print on the front. If you flip them over, those were originally used for sponsoring only. I use them for everything, so it really doesn't matter. But these, the verbiage on these are a little bit different because these have been updated to use for any part of the business. Any other questions with how to use the gift cards or anything like that? They've been awesome just to kind of, again, get more comfortable opening your mouth.
How many packs?
It takes the pressure off of you.
Totally, because you're giving a service.